Hello guys. So I want to show you my SD Sazabi, which I finally finished painting. Well, actually I don't know if I finished painting this thing. I think I'm gonna have to touch up a few parts, actually a bunch of stuff, but let's show you this guy in more detail. So once again, here's the SD Sazabi, and what I did with this was all the purple you see, that's Mr. Crystal. Purple amethyst or something like that. So it is a pearlescent paint that you put on black. So I used the glossy black Alclad to prime those pieces. Then I put the purple over it, and my thinning ratio was 1 part paint to 1.5 parts of Mr. Thinner or something like that. It's, you know, a little nice big bottle of that. And then I did one mist coat, like at maybe 15 or 12 psi. Then I put on a little stickier, kind of little wetter coat, and then I followed that immediately with a very thick purple coat on top. So that's how we get this purple. And you notice there's some gold here, right? Let me see if I can. Okay, see this gold, gold. Like there's all these little gold spots, a little gold on the helmet. So that gold, the gold that you kind of see in the panel lining, I tried to do a wash. I tried to wash that with Testors Enamel Gold because it's the only gold enamel that I could get quickly. So I got that at a local hobby store. And I had so much difficulty. I mean, I guess it came out pretty nice. To be honest, I'm actually surprised at how well the gold came out. Like you see here on the foot. These are all panel lines that are gold. Right there on the, what is that, the foot. Right here on the bottom of those things. I pretty much just took some lighter fluid and kind of diluted the gold. And, you know, I don't know what the consistency should be like, but I just put some on and then I painted in those spots and I cleaned up the excess with a Q-tip and lighter fluid. And of course I have these pretty cool Mr. Hobby Q-tips, right? These are pretty cool. Anyway, that was that. You can see the gold lining on the shield, and here's the gold lining on the visor. And then this shield part that's just Alclad gunmetal. The gun is gunmetal. Yeah, I mean it's pretty okay. Well, this gold is not. That is a copper. That's copper, Alclad copper. Let me see if I can fix the focus back here. There we go. And you see this nice gold in the skirt. So that is all panel lined. So I'm actually, you know what? Actually, I guess it came out pretty all right. And then the backpack is gunmetal. And you see how the backpack, the funnels, they have like this line at the end, towards the end. I'm gonna have to mask those off, and I don't know what color I'm gonna paint it. I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to put too much gold. I want some kind of contrasting color. So I don't know, maybe I'll try green or something. I don't know. And of course I have to paint the eye, which I haven't painted, and the center of this Gundam helmet thing right here, right? I gotta put something in there. So I'll probably make whatever color will be all three of those parts. So I don't know, green or something. And I'm also not really good with weapons. I don't really know how to kind of paint these things. So what I'm thinking I'll do is, you see right here on the top of the rifle, there's these little indentations and indentations here. I'll add some color to it. I don't know what color, but I'll put something. Maybe I'll just get lazy and put down I'll mask everything off and put down like a bronze, and then maybe I'll change the cartridge here, or maybe this thing right here, this little hand thingy, maybe I'll change that to a bronze or something. So this is my project for a build thingy that's coming up soon. And I guess I will probably just put another coat of Future on top of it. There are a couple of issues that I had with it that I guess I might as well go over now. Is I didn't panel line this shoulder thingy because I just don't know how to do it, man. And you can see here on the helmet, like you can see gold, you can see some gold on it, but it's kind of not clean. So I'll probably have to redo the helmet. These panel lines I find difficult, you know, because they're not like an actual panel line. They're kind of just like an indentation between or on one piece of plastic, and I don't really know how to fill that in nicely, right? So I need to take care of that. I'm gonna leave the shoulders as is. I don't even want to fuck with it. And this part, I don't know, maybe I'll redo these little finny things on the side. But yeah, that's my project. It's pretty cool. If you have any questions or any advice, of course, I could use that. But there is my purple Sazabi, and I really like the color, and I really like the Mr. Crystal. I like all the Mr. Color paints, to be honest. I like the Crystal line. I like that GX Clear line. I think the finishes are so nice. I love working with the lacquers. They are, in fact, my favorite paints so far. I like them better than Tamiya. And yeah, I hope you enjoy that Gundam that I just put up.